Good morning. My name is Aaron Rajpati and I represent Team APU. We have chosen to go with the safer motorcycle riding team where we are going to enhance the effectiveness of technology on motorcycles. So the problem statement would be motorcycle riders are prone to blind spot collision caused by other vehicles on the road. As a motorcycle rider myself, I have been in multiple collisions from the rear end of my motorcycle where I've been hit multiple times because people coming too close to me or someone just came and swerved at the back and just hit me. Where accidents from the front that we actually can see can be avoided because we're actually watching and we're able to make a action plan immediately to turn or stop the bike. But something that is happening from the back, we are unable to do that. So how we're actually going to solve this problem is by implementing a blind spot monitoring system and a crash detection system all in one in a small little box package where you can be easily installed by anyone with the set of instructions that are provided to it. So why are we doing this? This is actually to reduce the blind spot vulnerability. We are going to actually enhance situational awareness of your surroundings, quicker response to emergencies. Example, where someone is coming from the back, you're alerted and you actually know that something's going to happen and you can mitigate to avoid collisions from it. So we're also going to able to mitigate human error and also encouraging a safer riding behavior. So when someone is more aware of their surroundings, this encourages them to be a safer rider. Obviously we are unable to avoid all accidents because some things are just outside of our control other than like slippery roads or acts of god. So this is like a small section that we are able to avoid. So how we're actually going to do this is by having a microcontroller system paired together with sensors and also integrated together in a phone app. So the breakdown would be uh, both of the systems, this crash detection and the blind spot monitoring system, are actually fused together in one system. Okay, so it has just two functions. So one, if it's a crash detection, it's going to be detected by the IMU sensor. An IMU sensor is actually called an inertial measurement unit, where it's able to detect things such as g-force, acceleration, velocity, and other things. Where if it during a collision, when your motorcycle hits another motorcycle or a car or anything that creates a high g-force, the sensor is able to pick up. It will be filtered through the microcontroller and it will be sent to the phone app. So the phone app will receive the notification, and if you do not acknowledge that you are fine, it will contact emergency services immediately. This is actually similarly found in the iPhone 14 crash detection system, where your phone, when you are involved in an accident, your phone detects a high g-force, and if you do not acknowledge it, it actually just calls the location, calls emergency services such as ambulance and police, and also gives your same location, gives off your location where you are at. So the same thing applies to our app, but our app not only is not only available for Apple as well, but also for Android. So you will have the best of both worlds, and also the Huawei app, Huawei phones, because now they are actually gone astray from Android. So for the blind spot monitoring system, how it works is the two LiDAR sensors that will be placed at the back of the motorcycle, perhaps somewhere near the number plate, where it's able to detect vehicles when they're coming too near. So when the vehicles are coming actually quite near, it's able to send signals from the microcontroller to the receivers, to the LEDs, where they will actually start pulsing. So the pulsing is to get your attention. So when something comes really really near to the sensors, it starts pulsing rapidly. So when it starts pulsing rapidly, it's trying to tell you that something's really close at the back. So that's how you know. So the further away the thing gets, the pulsing just reduces, and eventually if it's nothing at the back, and it will stop pulsing at all. So this actually helps indicate that there is actually something behind you. So if something comes really close, you're able to look back and realize, oh, something's coming near me, and we're able to avoid the collision. So this actually helps prevent potential collisions, right? So as I mentioned earlier, we are planning to do this in a kit conversion where it's come into like a small little package where it can be installed under your seat, following the instruction manual, and just clip it on to the you can actually just clip it on to the number plate, and the sensors and the LEDs can be put on the rear view mirrors, where things where the bike always uses, so they're able to see. So the LED lights that are actually going to be used, it can be a high pulsing one, so they're able to be even seen in the daylight. And also to mention, all of this will be waterproof, so it does not affect in the rain as well. So for the supply chain, we're actually going to plan to do this all within Malaysia itself, so we don't have to rely on sensors from coming from other countries such as China. So in the event a certain batch that comes in would have problems, we have to send them back and we have to rectify the issue and then send them back. So to rectify that, the supply chain will be entirely in Malaysia itself, where it is easier for us and it can be something that is Malaysian made and proud to be Malaysian. So this is my entire pitch. I hope you guys consider. Thank you very much and have a good day.